Morning. 20 past 6 this morning. Slept in a industrial area last night. The spot I chose last night happened to be at the end of a bus route. So up until probably about 20 past 10, I had buses coming up and doing U-turns in this street. And for a while there, they're actually parking, having a rest in front of me. Not totally peaceful. But anyway, it only went till about 10:30. I think the last one was around about that time, and then it's been pretty quiet since then. It is a Saturday, or was a Saturday night, so I did have a few people come down to this dead-end street and do some donuts in the cul-de-sac, and then off they went again. So just the usual sorts of things. Let's turn this heater on. It's 13 degrees this morning. All right, here comes the whirring noise. It has been pouring with rain all night. Oh my goodness. Rain since 9 a.m. yesterday, 93.8 millimetres. It is absolutely pissed down. All right, I'm going to throw some clothes on and I'm going to head down to the waterfalls that you saw in my last video. We'll go have a look at that and just see if they've gone crazy. There should be a fair bit of water coming down. There we go. Lovely view out the window. Can't see a whole lot. A little bit fogged up. All right, check all the cupboards are locked. Beautiful. Let's go. All right, here's the McCarr's Creek crossing. Oh yeah, the waterfall's pumping. Let's see if I can get into this parking spot here. It's a little tiny spot. Oh, listen to that. Whoa. Holy crap. Oh. There's so much water down there. I reckon the lagoon down the bottom is about 1 metre higher than what it was, at least, I would say, a couple of days ago. Crazy. Just heading down the walking track that goes to the bottom. I really don't like my chances. It looks like this climb down the cliff face is actually a waterfall in itself. So I can see just down here next to that little tree, that's where I have to climb off that last rock. I'm not even going to bother going down there. This little spot up here is where I have to walk across to get over to the fall, and you can see it's absolutely belting through there. So just driven a couple of minutes down the road to the Duckholes picnic area. So basically a couple of days ago, all the water, the whole flow was coming through this little channel in the rock here. I want to look at it, it's definitely man-made. They've cut that channel there, I don't know why. It gives you an idea of how much more water there is right now. It's amazing. Oh, it's a bit cold out there this morning. I think it's probably about 10, 11 degrees or something like that. So there are a few other waterfalls around the area that I haven't really been to yet. There's actually a suburb called Oxford Falls, which isn't far away. I did try and look at the waterfall there once before, but there wasn't really any parking as such, so it sort of got too hard. I think there's one more. I think there's an Upper Oxford and a Lower Oxford, or it was Oxford Cascades or something. And then there's another one, Irrawong Falls or something like that. All right, let's do it. Let's see how far we can get. The top of the waterfall, it's pretty intense. I don't know if you can make it out just through there, but there's a whole bunch of water pouring off the cliff face there as well. Amazing. I think our little path down is going to be a bit of a waterfall. This could be interesting. Just for those that haven't seen the last video, this is what we're about to do, I hope, and survive to tell the tale. It's easy once you've done it once before. You make out the water going through there, like that was all totally dry. So the weird thing about these falls, I didn't mention it in my last video, just because of the length of the video. I was trying to keep it a bit shorter. But the water basin at the bottom here was about 1 metre below all the rocks around it, and there was no water flowing out. So all the water was flowing underneath the rocks. So obviously now the water levels come up like a good metre or so. It's way, way, way up higher, and it's flowing over the top of all the rocks now. It's quite incredible because normally the water must just seep out underneath all the rocks and everything and disappear that way. It's quite bizarre. This is just an unbelievable place, and I'll tell you what, it was beautiful last time I came down, but now it's just incredible. This waterfall up here behind me didn't exist. There was not a drop of water coming down there last time. There's another one gushing down on the other side there, and then we got the main event up here. I think last time I was standing way down on the other side of that tree there, so I'm going to try and get across here into the middle so we can get a bit of a view. There's pretty much raging waters all the way around me. This little side fall is beautiful in itself. Okay, time to climb out of here. We're going up here. You can see the ropes. Okay. Next bit. This is a little bit slippery today. Last time I just sort of walked up it, but it's going to be a bit more tricky today. Just try to get a foot right up there. Okay. There we go, nice and slowly. Make sure I've got a good hold before I let go. Righto. Climbing through the bathroom with my wet shoes. That's why I like having the bathroom on the back. So I've just come down to McCarr's Creek Reserve. It's only a few minutes down the road from where those waterfalls were, so opportunity to offload my rubbish. They got garbage bins here. Actually, this area, it's hard to find garbage bins in parks. There's quite a few parks that just don't have any. There we go. Always nice down here. Now this is where the waterfalls are coming from, basically. This is McCarr's Creek, and those two waterfalls we just looked at are further up along this creek. So you can see the water's quite brown today, all the water coming down, and there's a lot. I did come down here and go kayaking in my last video, so go back and have a look at that. It's well worth having a look because it's beautiful down here first thing in the morning. So this little reserve is a spot where I have stopped in once before, but as I said the other day in my previous video, there's a lot more no camping signs and no overnight stay signs here now. Doesn't seem to be stopping anyone. And there's 3 vans down there and there's one more over the other side. So now got the challenge of trying to top what we saw this morning. So there's another waterfall called Irrawong Falls, sort of in the suburbs here. So I'm going to go try and check that one out. One thing that's really annoying down here is all the parking's paid parking. Just everywhere along the beaches here, you just really struggle to find free parking. When you're on a tight budget, you don't want to pay for parking. Just going to have a little look through this car park. This is a spot where I've stayed once before. It's absolutely packed with camper vans. Yep, really popular spot, this one. Although I kind of think some of these might actually be people storing their vans here. Like that's got weeds all underneath it. Looks like it hasn't moved in a long time. That van I remember from last time as well. So again, that car park is ticket parking from 7 AM to 7 PM every single day of the week. It's bloody annoying, but you know, if you're looking for somewhere just to sleep overnight, even though the signs that say you can't stay there, you can get in after 7 o'clock and technically you're allowed to park there overnight. Yeah, but it does say no camping. Righto, so we're coming down a very narrow dead end of a residential street to allegedly where this creek is.
You have arrived.
Apparently I've arrived. Ah, here we go. There's a walking track, and I reckon I can squeeze in behind that car right there. I think this one's going to be a popular one. Quite a nice walk. Got some palm trees and things. You can hear the water roaring already. Wow, there we go. Just looking at the debris over on the fence over there. The water must have been almost up to my shoulders at some point. That would have been incredible. So apparently there's a walking track on the other side that does go up to the top. Problem is, the little bridge that was there is gone. Might take a running jump. I guess I could probably get across there. So since I didn't dare jump the creek to get over the to the other side of the walking track, I had a look on the map and it does actually go all the way through to another street. So I'm going to try and see if I can get up around the back and come down to the top of the falls. It's a much longer walk, but it might be nice too. You know, you should follow along the creek down the way there. Damn it! It would appear I have left a cupboard open. I don't know how bloody well did that. I don't even know what I was doing in there. Damn it. All my toiletries have just come smashing out from the top cupboard down onto the floor. Ah, dear. Forgetting to close cupboards. It's one of the worst things. Luckily it wasn't my toiletries, it was just a few bits and pieces. Alright, now the challenge is to find where this track comes out. So here's the creek. Ah, here we are. Ingleside Park. Oh, that's a giveaway. Alright. Look at the parking space. Fantastic. This will do. There we go. Looks like walking track down here. Nice and squishy. Looking soaked. Good choice wearing my water shoes. This is going to be a fair old walk. Going along the top of the ridge line here, and basically have to head sort of down almost past that waterfall and then come back. This track does actually go past it, but as you saw, the little bridge was washed out and I was too chicken to jump over the creek, so this is where we're at. Oh, stacks of grass trees around here. It's a little bizarre. It's kind of a random rock that's leaning over. I guess it was standing up one side. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's cool. I guess it was standing up on these little bits here, and eventually it's just fallen over. Quite a nice spot. An amazing tree here just in front of us. There we go. We've got a signpost and I can hear the waterfall, so this must be the way to go. It's actually a really nice walk through here. Some big rocks up there. Now we're heading down, it's getting pretty lush. Looks like there's a bunch of orchids up here. No flowers, unfortunately. The palm trees are starting to pop up now. A stack of steps. Oh, turkeys. Bush turkeys. Scared the crap out of me. So I'm pretty sure I'm at the bottom now of the falls on the other side of the creek. There it is again. Didn't quite make it. That's why I didn't want to jump it. Anyway, nice walk up this side. Well, I haven't had much exercise in the last couple of days, but this will get my heart pumping again. What I'm really looking for is a little side track that goes up to the top of the falls, so didn't see anything on the way down. There's certainly nothing obvious. See if we can spot it on the way up. This could be it, because I may have come down from there. Unsure. I think that's the makings of me being lost. There it is. Now, this is a beautiful spot. Yep, getting in deeper here. Oh. Although far from untouched, there's graffiti and empty beer cans. Oh, we've got another waterfall up there. So I've got to get up there. This could be an interesting walk. Wow. So I didn't think the stream I was walking up was big enough to take all the water, but it's all just disappearing underground. Check this out, that water that was disappearing up at the waterfall, it comes out in here. Well, I'm not sure how far that would be. It's probably a good 30 metres where it just all runs underground. Must be going through a crack in the rocks. It's incredible. Bird's nest ferns. This is absolutely beautiful. So I'm back at the join in the two creeks now. After finding that up there, it's got me curious with what's on the other branch. I think I've got to get across. Fortunately, I'm wearing my water shoes. This one's a little bit more tricky. All right, let's go. So many bird's nest ferns hanging off the rocks. Beautiful. I think it's going to be quite a bit harder to get up this one. Kind of struggling to spot a path, but it's not over yet. Right, I'm just catching a glimpse of a waterfall up there. Yep, hard to see way up there. It's getting hard. I think I've got to jump from there onto there. Not far though. Oh my goodness, there's another fall up above it. Oh, holy crap. Yet another little side fall. I believe there's houses just up here somewhere. I think I'm pretty close to houses. I've walked up so far up here now, I'm almost back at the car, but I got to find a way out of here. So anyway, I'm going to keep going up a little bit more. I want to see if I can see this upper section of the falls. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Oh, no way. I'm not the first one to come here. There's a clear path here. So that's the top of the big fall that I was just at the bottom of. I've got to cross this to get over there to get a decent view. Wish me luck. Not too deep, not slippery. I think we're doing okay. actually going to keep climbing up because I can see houses, like I'm very close to a road. There must be a way out, surely. Ah, damn it, look at this. The downside is that I'm seriously getting in deeper and deeper. And it's getting to the point now where it's very hard to get back to where I came. So I think that ridge line over there, I reckon that's where I came down. And then I've come all the way down that side, then walked back up the valley. And the van's parked over there somewhere. Still going to be a fair walk back to the van, but that's okay. It's not as bad as going back the way I came. Okay. Actually looks like a public building, which is a good thing because it means I can go through George something Hall. Okay, cool. I reckon we found a way out. So I had a chat to a couple of guys moving some furniture, and yeah, they said I can go up this way. Apparently it's gated off, but yeah, I can open the gate and get out. No idea where I am. Looks like some sort of camp type area, one of these school camp type places. Bunch of houses on the back here. They seem to think it was okay for me to go through the gate. That one's locked. And there's this one. And that's locked as well. It's alright, pedestrian gate on the side was actually open. Read the instructions, says pull, don't push. Anyway, not as bad as I thought. It's only 1.5 k's back to the car, so knock that over in a few minutes. There we go, just walked past a public reserve area there. Looks like if I actually followed the creek up, I could have come out there. That must be the creek that feeds that first waterfall we saw. Ingleside Park. Back home. So it was only a 4.5 k walk after all that. Media blackout. I'll finish the conversation later. It's now 2 p.m, so well beyond lunchtime. That was a fairly long walk. 2.5 hours is out there. I only had one leech, which was pretty good. Found its way in through my water shoes, which is not surprising. Like, they're pretty open mesh, so anyway, it's only a little tiny one. Alright, time to get some lunch. I've driven down into a car park in Warriewood, just next to a sporting field, one of my favourite hangout joints. The reserve I was parked in at the top there, A, had barking dogs right next to me, which was just driving me insane, and B, was very slopey, so not ideal for sitting comfortably and cooking food. So not only now does this new microwave work off my inverter, I don't have to turn the fridge off anymore. So it uses so much less power that it can actually run with the fridge going. So if this seems like a bizarre comment, go back and have a look at a few of my previous videos. The last one I released, I talk about me getting the new microwave, and that gives you a bit of an overview of why I did it. There we go, got myself some chicken and veggies in a Thai, what is it, Thai chili jam. Something I haven't tried before, chili jam. It's quite nice, a little bit spicy. I kind of got inspired by a restaurant I went to with my mum the other day that went into a Thai restaurant and ordered it was a mango chili jam type sauce they had on it. Really nice, really nice. So I thought I'd have a look for a chili jam, and of course I forgot to get the tin mangoes to put in there because there's no fresh mangoes at the moment, but anyway. Here we are in a suburban car park and there's a bush turkey wandering around. 10 to 5, goodness me. That's pretty much the day done, I think. I've only got some things that I've run out of. Conveniently where I stopped is opposite the supermarket, so I could just walk over and grab my food. A bit hard to see now, it's 5 o'clock, and as is always the case at this time of year, it's almost dark. So I'm just going to, just put up with not seeing me at the moment, I'm just going to head down to a slightly different spot, not far from where I'm parked here, so sort of in the middle of the town still, just to another sporting field and have a bit of a look there and see if that's a reasonable spot to stay at night. Alright, so I've stopped in front of a sports field. It's one of these ones where you got perpendicular parking that's actually off the road. So the back end of my van is like a metre from the road. I'm actually next to a van and a caravan. It looks like some of the locals just park their stuff here anyway. So I'm kind of blending in. But it's noisy with all the cars going by, so I'll sit here for a while. I'll probably just do a bit of video editing and stuff like that for now, and then I'll work out where I'm going to stay here for the night. So there's probably about 2 or 3 places around this area where I can go. A couple of them are car parks that are just a little bit further off the road. So the place I was in a bit earlier, I have slept there once before, and it was fine, but it's got a couple of very busy roads, so you do have a lot of passing traffic noise, and it goes on quite late. But yeah, this road has a constant flow of traffic going up and down, and it's, you know, Sunday night at 5:30. So anyway, so the usual games, fun and games, trying to find somewhere to sleep that's quiet, and then hopefully I can get a good night's sleep, but you know, it never happens. That's why I end up having a bit of sleep during the day, because I need to catch up. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm just going to do my usual toasted sandwich for dinner now, and then I'll sit around, do a bit of stuff for a few more hours, and then call it quits and sleep. I'm bloody tired. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today, because I tell you what, it was an awesome bloody day. It was absolutely amazing. You know, I go into these places not expecting too much, and then it just blows my mind. It's absolutely incredible. So anyway, and that was right in the middle of the city too. Just mind-blowing. Those waterfalls are just incredible. So all right, catch you in the next video. See ya.